After graduation, I quietly put my grandparents' $3 million estate into a trust just in case. Last week my parents and sisters showed up grinning. "We had the house signed into my name, you're out by Friday." I smiled and replied, "You really think I'd let that happen?" 2 days later they returned with movers and froze when they saw who was standing on the porch holding the trust folder. My name is Olivia Morgan, and at 27, I faced a betrayal so deep, it shook the very foundations of my family. My own parents and sister, the people who were supposed to cherish kinship, showed up on my doorstep, grinning like vultures, telling me I was out of my home, the home my grandparents had built their legacy in. They thought they had won. They thought they had everything. But the look on their faces when they came back with movers, only to see who was waiting for them on that porch, believe me, that was absolutely priceless. You are not going to want to miss how this family saga, steeped in injustice and a shocking twist, completely unfolded. To truly grasp the drastic measures I had to take to protect what my grandparents had poured their lives into, you need to understand where this all began. See, my grandparents, Harold and Martha Morgan, raised me from the time I was 5 years old. My biological parents, Richard and Elaine, well, they essentially shipped me off, chasing careers in another state. But let's be real, what they were actually chasing was a life free from any actual responsibility, jumping from one ridiculous get-rich-quick scheme to another, each one crashing and burning just like the last. My childhood home was this absolutely beautiful Victorian house in a historic neighborhood right here in Boston. This house, it wasn't just bricks and mortar, it had been in my grandfather's family for 3 generations. Along with several other valuable properties and investments, it made up their estate, estimated to be around $3 million. A massive sum, sure, but to me, it was simply home. It was the place where I finally understood what real family meant. Every single morning, Grandma Martha would wake me with the scent of fresh baked muffins, calling me her little lawyer. Long before I ever even dreamed of law school. Grandpa Harold, with his endless patience, taught me to fish in the local park pond, never once getting frustrated as I tangled line after line. Evenings were spent in the library, each of us lost in our own books, sharing passages, just those quiet moments of pure connection. Those memories, they are etched into my soul. From them, I learned everything important: honesty, hard work, responsibility. Grandpa always said, "Your word is your bond, Olivia. Break it, and you lose something you can never buy back." Grandma, ever the pragmatist, drilled into me the importance of education and independence. "A woman must be able to stand on her own 2 feet, she'd say, especially when others tried to knock her down. My relationship with my biological parents and my younger sister, Valerie, was complicated, to put it mildly. They'd parachute in maybe twice a year, usually around Christmas when gifts were. Full story added in below.